Hey, what's up guys? I'm back again with another top 5 and I am so excited to cover this list because this will be the first video I do that will include Black Ops 4 maps. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you agree or even enjoy this video. Anyway, without any further ado guys, let's get straight into this video by kicking off with our top 5 best wonder weapon, which is going to be the Magmagat. Now the Magmagat is an interesting weapon. The only map it's featured on is Blood of the Dead, the long-awaited and sadly disappointing remake of Mob of the Dead. On Mob of the Dead, if you get the Blundergat, you could upgrade it into the Acidgat, one of my all-time favourite weapons, and it is part of the Immortal set. Combined with Jug, Electric Cherry and Speed Cola, you could not be killed. However, I'm here to talk about the Magmagat. Now, the Magmagat was added to fit this map, and I will say it's one of the more redeeming qualities of the map. Obtaining it is quite annoying, especially in solo, but one shot from this sends out a small amount of lava which attracts zombies, similar to a monkey bomb. The damage is great against zombies, and if you walk into it, it doesn't do a lot of damage to you. You can depend on it to get out of a tricky situation, and it usually works. It's not the best save me wonder weapon out there, but it does the job. Also, it looks incredible. It does have a pretty low ammo capacity, and the self-damage can be annoying at times. If you're at full health, it'll take 4 hits to kill you. Although, if you damage yourself even a second, it'll take 3 hits. So here's my ranking. Great damage, good survivability, but the self-damage can really screw you, and that's why it's at number 5. Now, let's move on to the number 4 spot, which I'm going to give to the Lightning Bow. Introduced and featured in only one map, which is the fan favourite known as Dreisendrach. Yes, Ether, I know how to pronounce it, get off my back. Is also the favourite bow to many people. Now, as a lot of people know, the Wrath of the Ancients is the unupgraded bow that you acquire by feeding all 3 dragons to completion. Once you fill these dragons up, boom, you've got a bow. It's a very basic weapon, but it has 4 upgrades to choose from, 1 for each player. To get the lightning bow, you must start an upgrade quest that brings you all around the map. It's not a difficult process, but can be quite tedious at times. However, once you finish it, you are awarded with one of the most amazing and extremely efficient wonder weapons of all time. So obviously, the way bows work is the further you pull the cable or string back, the further, faster and more powerful the arrow is. If you tap the trigger, you shoot the arrow close to you and it makes a ball of lightning that kills anything it touches. If that's not powerful enough though, the charge shot makes a tempest whirlwind that spreads electricity to all zombies nearby and even stops panzers from approaching for a good 20 seconds. These charge shots consume 2 arrows instead of 1, but is definitely worth it. With a max ammo count of 75 and doesn't require a reload before picking up a max ammo, this weapon is absolutely perfect for running gun tactics and is always good in sticky situations. All these reasons factor into why almost everyone in the zombies community loves this weapon, and that's why it's coming in at number 4. At the number 3 spot, let's give it to the Regan Mark II V. I only recently discovered this gun and I was absolutely astounded at its power and usefulness. I was playing Alpha Omega with a member of the clan, and he was showing me all these ray guns, and I didn't think that any of them would be much different to the original Regan Mark II. Boy was I wrong. What's great about this wonder weapon is it has infinite ammo. You heard me. Once you drain your ammo, after a short delay it starts ammo regeneration, which is such a crazy concept I've never thought of before. What's also cool is it's not like the Regan Mark II. Instead of shooting a 3-round burst, it shoots a continuous beam of energy, similar to the proton packs from those old Ghostbusters movies. It also chains to other nearby zombies and stops them dead in their tracks like when shot by the Wunderwaffe. But here's what I love about this gun. When the zombies are shot, even if they aren't dead yet, you can run through them, which is super helpful, especially on such a close quarters map such as Alpha Omega. One way that I absolutely dominate on Alpha Omega is I use stamina as my modifier, train in the pack punch room, and then just book it right through the horde and come out untouched on the other side, with evidence of my carnage behind me. I honestly love this gun, and I genuinely think it's one of the more redeeming qualities of Black Ops 4. Anyway, enough fanboying. This weapon is amazing, and it's coming in at number 3. Now for our number 2 spot, a bit of a surprise to you all I imagine. It's the Apothecan Servant, or the Morastagua. Introduced in the launch map of Black Ops 3, Shadows of Evil, we found a weapon that is just impossible to die with. Over the years, it has developed a few nicknames such as the Gersh Gun, the Mobile Jet Gun, the Immortality Gun, and who can forget, the Glory Hole. This weapon is composed of pieces of the Apothecans. In a way, it's a bit like Frankenstein's monster, as in you use parts of different corpses to build it, and it serves you quite well. It shoots black holes that suck the zombies up and explodes after a couple of seconds. You're in a corner? Poof, zombies are gone. You're running through an alleyway and there's zombies in front of you? Not anymore. The Margwar's coming straight towards you? Yeah, not an issue. That's what is great about this gun. It's an annihilator to the zombies and a huge distraction to Margwars. And the fact that it's a buildable, you aren't entirely relying on RNG box look. However, I can't count the amount of times I've needed the Xenomatter from the Parasites past round 20. Drop it, you bastards. However, it doesn't have a huge ammo count, and that's why it is at our second spot. And finally, at the very top of our top 5, at number 1, numero uno, the Godfather, we have the majestic, the amazing, I really need to stop doing this, one of the original Wonder Weapons, okay that's it, I promise, introduced on Kino de Toten, it's the Thundergun. Now I know what you guys are thinking. What? No way, the Apothecan Servant is way better. I get that entirely, but personally, I believe that the Apothecan Servant isn't designed for training, which is my favourite way of playing. The way this weapon works is it blasts a shot of wind, I guess? Anyway, it blows the zombies away, and I've always found it funny how they ragdoll. The Thundergun is a weapon that is just an amazing addition to his training loadout. Definitely a great save-me weapon. Now everything I've said about the Apothecan Servant applies here. It's great against hordes, it's great when you're stuck in a corner, etc. The only difference, at least to me, is the ammo count. When the Thundergun is at an unupgraded stage, it has 14 total shots, including the 2 in the magazine. Upgraded, however, it consumes some cough medicine and some codeine and some promethazine and takes it up a notch off 50. This beast of a weapon goes up to 24 shots with 4 in the chamber. That's 28 shots that do infinite damage. Also, it's got an incredible name. One of my favourites, actually. The Zeus Cannon. It's got a nice ring to it. Obviously, since the dawn of Kino der Toten, it's been a fight to the death to get this thing out of the box before your teammates. There is no dibs with this weapon. It's first come, first served, which is fair. But for some reason, I always seem to get it whenever I play with the members of Apov. Anyway, enough rambling. This weapon is great. I love it. Everyone loves it. And that's why it's at number 1. And once again, we're at this part of the video. Did you enjoy my top 5? Did you agree with anything? Be sure to let me know. Also, just thought I'd mention, we hit 400 subscribers recently on the main channel, and I cannot thank you enough. We've got an amazing surprise lined up soon, so expect an announcement on the Apothecan Overlords channel very soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Feel free to watch another one if you want to. Anyway, thanks for...
You need a little revival.